Hi. As you can see, my face is covered in acne. And as you may know, acne happens to everyone at some point in their lives. And it does suck. But I'm here to tell you that I've been through a lot, especially this summer. I was on Proactive for the longest time, and it was working. But it just wasn't working as well as I wanted it to. I wanted to have flawless skin, and I still had a few scars and a few bumps now and then. So I did something stupid. I went online and I bought this product that was supposed to make my skin even better than before, but it turned out making it worse. And I mean much, much, much worse. It was worse than I've ever seen it in my life. And it was breaking out, and I couldn't do anything, so I stopped it. And then I went to the dermatologist, and she put me on a whole bunch of things. She put me on pills, she put me on cleansers and antibiotics and all that. But it didn't make it any better either. It got even worse. Then after that, I went to another dermatologist, and he put me on things too. And I've been using penicillin, and it does sort of work. It does clear the whiteheads, and it works really fast, but it still is not taking my acne completely away. And so now I went on YouTube one day, and I was looking up remedies to get rid of acne, and then I saw this thing, and it said how I got my skin cleared. And I'm like, wow, if she did it, then maybe I can too. So she was talking about how she went through a whole bunch of things, and how, you know, she was giving up hope, and she didn't really care anymore because it was just way too much to deal with. But then she said, well, I tried this one product, my sister recommended it to me, and she said, and it's called The Regimen from acne.org. And so I'm like, okay, then I'll look it up. And at that time, I was still using the things from my doctor. In fact, I just got it a few days ago. And so I was like, what am I going to do? My mom spent all this money on these new antibiotics, and already I want to switch them out for something new without even giving them a chance. So I went on there and I looked it up, and I'm like, wow, this is a really good site. It tells you everything you need to know, and it tells you what to expect.
Telling the experience of the dermatologist when you went to the appointment?
Oh, that. And to the last dermatologist appointment I went to, he was going to put me on Accutane. And I read so many bad things about the drug, although I also read many good things. It says that every person who's tried it at least gets some clearness of their skin. And he said it was really severe and that I needed to get on it and that nothing else would work. He said it himself. He told me there's a list of things that I could give you, and most of them probably won't work. But the one thing that will work is Accutane. And I was terrified. I started shaking. I didn't want it to lead up to that point. I thought I would be able to clear my skin without going to the extremes.
What's the results of that medicine?
Well, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. There's suicidal thoughts, and almost every single part of your body is affected with side effects, you know? I mean, they're not bad, but some of them are bad, but there's a lot of side effects. And I grew up in a family where taking really strong antibiotics is your last resort, and we're not really big medicine people. We like to try the natural stuff first. And so it was really, really freaky, and I really, really did not want to have to go through a year of Accutane to clear my skin. I wanted something that could work, and it was easy, you know? It's just... And so that's what I did. I went to acne.org, and I knew the regimen existed, but I didn't try it because I thought that the things that the dermatologist had given me would actually work. And so, you know, I waited, and one day it got better. Like, I just woke up and it was way, way, way better. And it stayed better for about 3 days, and it was just clear. It was going down. There was no redness. There was no new zits. Everything was going away. Not that I thought, wow, this is great, because I spent all summer trying to get it away, and finally it's getting away. But then a few days later, I woke up and it was worse than before, way worse than before. And I'm like, well, what do I do? And so finally, I went online and I sat down with my parents and I showed them the regimen. And this is my last resort. Like, this is the last thing that I'm willing to do before I try the horrible Accutane drug. And maybe it's not as bad as I think. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. But I just really wanted to try something that, you know, could clear my skin and I wouldn't have bad side effects to it. So,
Today is what day, and what is your hope on it?
Today is, it's like 2 days before school starts, and I've never been to school with such bad acne like this, and I'm starting high school, and you know how high school can be. It's August the 18th, and I start school, when is it?
21st?
The 21st, I think, and
2021.
Second 20, you know, I started soon, and so hopefully I'll get clear skin by the end of December, you know, by the time Christmas is nearing. And I hope I can prove to myself, I mean, I have a lot of faith, like I have a lot of faith in God, and I know that if I keep my hopes up, then this is going to work. So,
let's see.
Let's see. This is how it really looks. But hopefully it won't be like this in a while. So, I'll see you. Bye. Hi, I'm Yami. I just showed you the before and after, basically, of my skin journey. It's been 4 years since I made that video, and my skin is completely clear now. And I owe it all to my faith, first of all, because I wouldn't have been able to do it unless I had some kind of hope that something out there would work. And I had the courage to do it on my own. I didn't go to a dermatologist for this. I literally did all the research that I could, and then I found what was best for me, and I went ahead and I did it, and I believed in myself. And like I said, I'm a very strong believer in God, and I hope I don't offend anybody. That's not my intention, and I don't want to start like a war in my comment section, but I felt like I couldn't have done it without the help of God, and that's just me. And I'm really grateful. I really am. I'm going to talk to you about a whole bunch of products that I use now. I'm going to go through all of them. I'm going to tell you about all of them. They're really, really great. I wouldn't be recommending them unless they worked for me, and I'm not going to throw you on a loop and make you use something that's completely not something that I use on a daily. There's obviously a lot more stories that I could tell. I mean, I might as well just throw some out right now, like about the few times that I went to the dermatologist while I was going through all this, and they would literally, I would be sitting there for an hour waiting for them. They would walk in for 3 seconds, look at my face barely. They would glance at me, and then they would give me a list of products to use, and most of them didn't work. You know, it was really all about me researching and finding reviews and going in depth and finding what I had to find to get my skin clear. And I'm really glad that something finally worked. Like I said, I didn't want to go on Accutane, even though that has worked for so many people. And don't knock it till you try it. I understand that, and I'm not going to. I'm not knocking it down. And there was very many times that I tried, that I wanted to go on it. And I will say that it was a journey. It was a journey. I also am on birth control now, which does help with a lot of acne problems. I was taking doxycycline before also, while I was taking this, while I was doing all these products. They discontinued it. They didn't discontinue it. My insurance just didn't cover it. Like, it's been a process, but I'm just basically now going to show you the products that cleared my face within 6 months. You guys, 6 months of starting to use it. And what I find really heartwarming, ironic, and just crazy and beautiful was that in my video, I said I hope my skin is clear by the end of December. And you guys, it was. It was. By my birthday, which is January 17th, my skin was completely clear. And literally I was watching a video because I had found it. I was looking for it. I was like, I made this video. I need to find it. I need to post this on YouTube. I found it. I saw it. And I literally burst into tears. Like, what can I do? What else could I do? Like, it cleared up in 6 months. Like, exactly how I thought it would. And it's crazy. And I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really glad. I have a whole bunch of links down below as to where you can get the same clearing results. And I'm going to go ahead and start with showing you all the products. Single regimen product that I have. And I'm going to also show you things that I got, well, let's say a shipment from Acne.org was coming to my house, but I had run out of the products at my house. So I just went to the drugstore and get things that were really similar. And I also have a lot of things that enhanced my experience that I bought alongside that I'm going to show you right now. These products, all of them, are really what helped get the clear skin that I have. Okay, so first off, I'm going to show you guys the cleanser. Now, I would zoom in and try to focus this thing, but I literally don't know how. So, I'm just going to read it to you guys. This is the cleanser. It says acne.org. You can't even see that. On the very top, it says cleanser. It says ultra gentle, thick foaming lather, does not over dry, cleanses completely, rinses clean, fragrance free, and dye free. And then it says on the back, just so you guys know, none of the products were tested on animals, which I find really amazing. And yeah, this cleanser is really amazing actually. It bubbles up. You're not supposed to like rub it into your skin, which is what a lot of people do with any cleansers that they have. This, you put a little pump in your hand, put it right in the center, and you just lather it until it gets as foamy as you can possibly make it, right? And then you literally just wipe it, like barely even touching your skin. Actually, you're not even supposed to touch your skin. The bubbles are what touches your skin. Just rub it all over your skin. 1, 2, 3, huge swipe. Leave it on for 10 seconds. Or as long as you want, like 10 seconds is what it says though. And you rinse it off. That is really minimally invasive to your skin. There's not any irritation that goes along with it because literally it's just bubbles that clean your face. And this is such a powerful, like, it's gentle, but you know what I mean. It's such a good foamy cleanser that it gets into all the pores and it gets all the makeup off without even scrubbing really hard, which is great. Okay, product number 2. The treatment. Now, like, they all look very similar. This one has a blue band. This one has an orange one. This is the Benzoyl Peroxide that comes with it. It's 2.5, and on the website he makes a really big statement saying that, even on the bottle I think it is, yeah, it's right here actually. It says just the right strength, works as well as 10% benzoyl without the excess of dryness and irritation. Even though when you do start using this guy, he will dry you out like the Sahara Desert. I'm talking chunks of skin will peel off because this is so drying. But that's the whole point. It literally peels off all the imperfections, all the impurities, all the pimples. And after a while, your skin gets used to it, so there's no more peeling. It's just straight up skin. It's really great. It also says pharmaceutical grade soothing gel based formula, which is great because it goes on clear. It also says that here. So when you go to the gym, you can just put this on, and when you sweat, it won't be like white chunks or anything. Okay, what else? The one thing I have to say I did not like from the whole collection was a moisturizer, and I didn't even bother picking it up. I really didn't like it. Like, I mean, you could try it out for yourself if you want to, but honestly, it just sat on top of my skin. It didn't really penetrate. It smelled really weird. I don't know why it smelled so weird, but it really did. And I really prefer this one actually. This is, I'm going to insert a picture of one of them right now. And this is the one I use. It's actually Walmart. It's Equate brand. It's the sensitive skin one. I prefer it more than the actual real one because it's cheaper. And I just like the way it feels better. Like, I don't know. It says, compared to Neutrogena oil-free moisture sensitive skin. Then it says hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, which you always need to look for with any products that you use. Fragrance free and alcohol free. This moisturizer, you can't even see it, but it gives me life, you guys. Like, this is my favorite moisturizer ever. It goes on super smooth. Obviously, you don't rub it into your skin. Again, you just 1-2 swipe. It's all about that. Okay, now this guy. This one is also from acne.org. It's called Hobo Oil. Don't say Jojoba. I will literally cut you. No, I'm kidding. It's Jojoba oil. It's 100% organic oil. Let me read it to you guys. As it adds moisture to increase hydration. You can use this as a makeup remover, which is what I do because nobody wants those crazy, greasy, oily, I just took you guys off, makeup removers that you buy at the drugstore that can actually cause more acne. This is a good oil to use in your hair. You can use this any way that you would use any other oil, basically, and this does not make you break out. You can use it as a massage oil, a pre-shave oil for you guys. It's also non-comedogenic, and you can use it as a lip balm. And I like to put this either in a few drops in my foundation, or I like to put this in my moisturizer or before my moisturizer when I have really, really dry skin. Yeah, I had another thing to say about it, but I forgot. Okay, let me move on. Maybe it'll come back. Also, this is another lotion. It's called, no it's not, oh my gosh, Glycolic Acid. Now, this you're not supposed to use until you have been using this and this for a month. Because this will sting to all hell. Like, guys, you don't understand. Like, this will sting so bad. But this penetrates your skin and it literally exfoliates the crap out of it. I use this every day now. Like, this is not a problem to my skin. It doesn't even sting anymore. Because, like I said, your face gets used to it after a while. Let me read it. It says, powerfully exfoliating, improves skin texture, leaves complexion visibly smoother, reduces irritation, ultra hydrating, non-comedogenic. I don't even know if that's how you say that word, you guys. I've just been saying it. Fragrance free, dye free. Now, this has a yellow tint to it because it has this little licorice root extract that calms your face down a lot. But this is the most powerful exfoliator you will ever use. And this is what you use instead of like a really harsh scrubby one. You know what I mean? Because it won't cause any irritation. It will just literally penetrate your skin. And literally leaves your skin baby smooth. Okay, I will say something now. After you've been on the regimen for like a year or two, you will notice that even though the dryness does go down a crazy amount, like literally it will go down a crazy amount sometimes, especially when you put makeup on. I have noticed that my skin will still look a little peely, you know, it'll still look a little peely and dry, and I really feel like, wow, I just need a little bit of extra exfoliant. And I use great old Mr. St. Ives. Now this, you have to be very, very careful with, because if you use this too much, it will cause irritation. You will cause more acne. So guys, I'm warning you, any of them, except the green tea one because it has salicylic acid. But this one is probably my favorite. It's pretty gentle as a scrub. You use this once a week, once every 2 weeks. Really, you guys, like, don't use this too much. This is just something I use when I'm having, like, let's say prom, or like something where I really need to get in there and get all the dead skin off. I will use this, but caution, don't use this too much at all. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, toner. Because some people need to have a toner. And I wasn't usually someone who needed to have a toner until makeup. Because, you know, makeup is kind of crazy, especially with the makeup that I use now, which is like 12-hour makeup. This will literally get into your pores and take it all off. But I only use this. It's the Simply Sensitive Refreshing Gentle Toner with aloe vera, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. It's really, really great. Only use this if you have heavy makeup on, because that would be just added irritation. It would be for doing it for no reason. Like, honestly, if you're not wearing makeup, don't use this. Okay, let's see what else I have in here. Okay, I have this. which I kind of liked. It's the Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser by Neutrogena. I got the creamy formula. I don't know if you can't see that. And I don't really like the creamy formula. I would probably go with the foaming formula better. And this is fragrance-free, soap-free, dye-free, paraben-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, which is all great stuff. This is what you should look for in anything that you buy. This isn't as deep cleansing as this guy. You know what I mean? Like this one doesn't really take off heavy like eye makeup and such. Well, that one does. This one just leaves your skin really smooth. Really, really smooth. It's ultra hydrating, you guys. Like, this is when your skin's really, like, needs to be quenched. Okay. I have some sunscreens in here. I just thought I'd throw that in because a lot of people always get... I have a few pictures also that I'm going to throw in. I should do that right now. Okay. I like to use a lot of baby formulas because honestly, babies have the most sensitive skin of anybody in the whole world. And I guess, well, hey, if a baby can use this on their skin, I can use this on my highly sensitive skin, right? And it's actually very true. Like, anytime that I use any of these products, I use this one. It's 50% Banana Boat Baby on my whole body, or I use this one 100% on my face because for some reason my face burns while the rest of my body doesn't. I use 100% on my face. But this literally will not break you out, you guys. Okay, I also have another one. My face is getting kind of oily, isn't it? Which is, you can't see that either, but the Clear Face Neutrogena Breakout Free Liquid Lotion Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 55. By the way, I will link everything down below. But this one is 55, so I do use this sometimes mixed in with this one. Or this one by itself when I'm just going to go out in the sun for a little bit. But also, if you don't burn very easily on your face, this one's good too. And it doesn't make you break out, obviously. I also have this guy, which it's the Purpose one. Oh, and I'll also link a picture. I'll also show a picture right now of the cleanser that I love, that I used for years, that they discontinued at my Walmart, which I used to use when I was, when this would run out. But this one's SPF 15. It has sunscreen in it. I mixed this in with this guy. I mix them together. I never really use this one alone. I only mix this when I'm going out in the sun. Sometimes, like I said, when my product, my face product, the treatment would run out and I would have to run to the drugstore and get something else, I literally keep looking at the viewfinder. I really should stop. I should look at the camera. But anytime that this guy would run out, I would have to run to the store and get this guy. Let me read it to you. Can't say it. On the Spot Acne Treatment by Neutrogena. Vanishing Cream Formula. Okay, now this is basically the same exact thing as this, but this is a cream formula and it's half the price, but it's like, you guys see that? It's like 3 times smaller. It has way less product. I ran out of this guy in a week, maybe 2 weeks at most. It does, like if you go to the gym or if you you sweat, it does show up. Like it does look like white streaks going down your face, which is the only downside to this. But it's really, really good, like I said, if you do run out of the other one. And I actually did. I was like too lazy. I don't know why. For a whole year, I used just this guy without purchasing this guy. Like, let's say this guy's $16. This guy's $7. Like, that's almost how, like, no. Like, get this one. This one's way better. But, like I said, if you need to get this one, go ahead and get it. Alright, now, face masks. Oh, God. Like, if you are a person who needs a good-ass face mask, I shouldn't cuss. I really shouldn't. Mint Julep by Queen Helene. I think that's how you say it. It's got, like, little limes and, like, little mints. Am I, like, blurry? Yeah. Little limes and little mints on it. As for oily and acne-prone skin, so do not be afraid to put this on your face if you are a mask person, which I am. One time a week. Not too much. Only once a week, because this does dry your face out. And if you're trying to eliminate all the dryness and all the flakiness from the products you're using, this only you should use once a week. Apply all over face. after 5 to 10 minutes. After it's dry, rinse it off. Don't like rub it off. Just literally take some warm water, not hot, on your hands and just, there you go, nice and good. And after this, I also like to use the toner because there's a lot of green. This is green, you guys. It looks like toothpaste. You see that? After you use this, there'll still be some kind of green specks left on your face, so this takes them off really quick. But that's the only time I use that. Oh. Okay. There's also another picture I'm going to show you guys of the first foundation I ever used while I was going through the process of clearing my skin. My light just died, but it's called the, oh my god, Bare Minerals Matte Formula. The matte formula. Get that one. That one literally helped the process of my skin. Like, it really did. Like, it dried everything down. It left everything nice. I really love that foundation, but that is like $25, and this is way better. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. A lot of you guys see this everywhere. Like, a whole bunch of makeup artists use this, and it's really amazing, actually. It leaves everything nice and matte, nice and tight, and it stays on for like, what, 24 hours? That's crazy. Like, who's not going to wash their face in 24 hours? But it does stay on really, really great, and it does not break you out. Like, I have been using this every day now. It does not break you out. This says 108, you probably can't tell, but that's not my color. But I do use this like contour sometimes. Alright, also something that I would like to mention are that if at the very beginning, mostly, you should be taking some kind of like nutritional supplement to help you and your skin go through this process. The best thing to take is zinc as a gluconate, which is like obviously a little pill. This is one of them that I bought. It's called Herpanacine. I don't know how to say that. But this really helped me out a lot. Like, this really like boosted everything from the inside out, and it helped the process a lot. I still have a few in here, but this is like 4 years old, so it's expired, but this is really great. You should always get some kind of zinc as a gluconate anytime that you want to get rid of acne. The ones I take now are these women packs. These are, my cousin sells these in Amway. They're this one has a pill in it. That's not a pill. A mineral, you know, like one of those little hair and skin and nail. Contains biotin and collagen, which is really, really great for your skin, your nails, your hair, as I just said. And this would be really, really great to help you from the inside out as well. This is what I take now. I used to take the zinc. Now I take the biotin and the collagen. Okay, last but not least, wow, I went through a lot of products. I'm trying to think if I have any more to show you. Yes. This little guy is by Banish. This is for acne scars. This is what it comes in, and then it comes in this box. That's backwards. Oh, Banish. This has a whole bunch of tiny little needles in it, and literally it pokes holes in your skin, and the blood surfaces to your skin, and it fills in all the little gaps you have in your skin from all the acne scars. Now, this does take some time. I've only used this 4 times this year because, not that it scares me, I feel like it's going to make me break out more, which it's not, and that's why I've been using it more recently. But this, literally, the next day, like, you'll do this, and then you'll wake up, and the next day, everything's evened out. Everything's nice and smooth. Everything's nice and soft. And after time, you can really, really see those like deep pitted acne scars going away. I have a link below. A fellow YouTuber actually created this. It's called Banish. Her name is Daisy something, but I do have a link below. And I will definitely, you definitely need to go on that site, look everything up, because this is a lifesaver. It really is. And I will continue using it until most of my scars are completely gone. Now, the only thing about this is that you have to be completely, or mostly completely clear before you use this, because this can irritate active acne a lot. And she does have one that's kind of like a stamp, so you can avoid all the pimples on your face. So go ahead and check her out. She's really amazing. This is the pouch it comes in. And this is where you pour alcohol before you put that in. Okay. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's basically it. I mean, if you guys want to see some more videos, if you want to see my whole oily makeup face routine, if you guys want to see anything in depth, if you want to see how I use every single one of these products that I mentioned, just literally leave me comments, like it up, and I will definitely make videos for you guys. I mean, this is a singing channel, but I feel like I had to share the story, and I hope that I at least help someone. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is not something that you usually see on my channel, even though I only have a few videos on my channel, but this is something that took a lot of courage, and I hope you could see that. And it really took a lot, but I'm glad I did it. If I help somebody, that's the whole point. Love all you guys. See you in my next video.